Alright, since I finished going to my sentence, I sent it. Yeah. What's up? Who's that? Oh, what's up, cuz? Excuse me. Oh, wait a minute. I got all of them. What I Alright.
To do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Just about to get underway, Jacob Wilson getting ready to hit. And we're underway here in the home opener.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Just missed.
Outside.
Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
That clips a corner. Snap throw down to second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The throw to second is offline.
If you're a hitter, you can't go back to the dugout and say, man, I should have hit that pitch. You got to say, you know what, he made a great pitch, but next time up, he's going to make a mistake, and I'm going to be on it.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Fought off foul. Snaps it to third. Snap throw. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, 2 away. But he's back safely. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Runner at second, 2 down. And another ball, but he's back. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for the A's in this one, Luis Severino. What do you have on him, Siggy?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Got him swinging.
Batting second baseman, Ketel Marte.
No, that's low. Ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. 1 out. Runner at second. Ildemaro Vargas now at the plate. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Fires it to the plate. Safe. Almost made the play, but now it's a 1-run ball game. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. comes in to take his cuts. On the ground to the left. Wilson gets it to first. That is the inning. Top of the second, digging in, Lawrence Butler. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
No, that's it. Ball up.
Next pitch is outside. And there's the automatic. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Fouls it back with two strikes. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. 3-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two down, base is empty. Jeff McNeil stands in. On the ground to short. Throw on to Santana. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Chase Field, bottom half of inning number 2, Jorge Barrosa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
We've seen him struggle with pitch selection today, and they've swung at pitches out of the zone too many times already. This game just started. Need to lay off of those tough pitches.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike two.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting 8, right fielder.
This is Corbin Carroll. Out to center. Buxton under it. And that will end the inning. Back here in the desert, now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson.
That's a ball.
Out towards right center field, Barrosa on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for the A's, center fielder Byron Buxton.
Hike one.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Ball, that's down.
Throws the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
For the A's, the designated
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Struck him out swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back here at Chase Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And Luis Severino continues. This one in the air, center field. Buxton settles under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
Hee-haw!
To the right side, McNeil. Handles, throws to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Ketel Marte. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Buxton sprinting after it. And that'll do it. Start of the 4th, stepping in, Max Muncy. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. On the ground right side. Santana takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, base is empty. Denzel Clark up next for the A's. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Ildemaro Vargas. First pitch swinging.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Inside, almost got him.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Check swing called strike. 1 and 2. Checks his swing. Appeal down to 3rd. No swing. Two. In the air to left center. Butler on the move. 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Nope, he held back. Just off the outside edge. 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing. He went. Arenado in an 0-2 hole. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one in the air, right field. Clark on the move towards foul. Back here in the desert, we go to the top of the 5th. Lawrence Butler digs in now. Jonathan Rlhske gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 1st inning.
Everything came together for him. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Ball, that's low.
And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Late with the swing there. High fly ball out towards left center. Barrosa has a beat on it. He's got it. And there's one away. And now here's Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
In the air to left center. That's out number 2. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Jorge Barrosa stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
No, that's down. Ball.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And there's one away. One out man at first. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play. Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. Out towards right center field. Buxton in position. And there's 2 away. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And the 0-2. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. A 2-run blast. And now they're out front. It's 3-2. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo.
That's the ball.
In there at the knees. And the count is 1-2. And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. Top 6. Here's Byron Buxton. Hard ground ball for a base knock. And the tying run is on base.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
0-1 now. Buxton on the run. And that one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1. A sensational double play. Base is empty after the double play. Here's Max Muncy. This guy with light tower power. And there's a foul ball. Muncy measures 5 feet 10 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Well, we go bottom 6. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Here's a 1-1. Swings through the sweeper. Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
Next offering misses down and away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Too low, ball four. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher
A's,
on here, Hogan Harris.
Hogan.
Tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the 1-0. In the dirt, blocked. That's outside. And now 3-0. In the air, left field. Butler on the run towards the line. And there's one down. Here's Adley Rutschman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Adley Rutschman.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Fouled off left side.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
In the dirt. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around.
Flips it. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Fouled off. He was late.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging for the K.
Up next for the A's, right fielder Denzel Clark.
Lifted in the air, right field. Carroll on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Lawrence Butler will hit next. 1 for 2.
Ball.
The D-backs holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Bounce to Santana. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 7th, Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Nolan Arenado.
And that skips in the dirt. Right through there for a strike. ball, he stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Jorge Barrosa.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. Check swing,
Down,
didn't
ball.
go. Now 1-2. Got him. 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Check swing, he held up. Ball 1.
Hee-haw!
And that one almost got him. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out. Back here at Chase Field, leading off, Tyler Soderstrom. Right side,
That's ball.
and foul ball.
That's a ball. Ball, that's in.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swings through that.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Way out front for strike 2. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous
Oh, that's
to
low.
tie
That's a
this
ball.
thing up or take the lead. 2-2. And there's one down. One out man at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. On the ground to short, could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. On to Santana, 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, number 7. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
He's
Nope,
great
that's
hitting the
in.
ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Ball.
Line drive to short and caught.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left.
Mark Leiter Jr. on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. Play is made, 2 out. Back to the top of the order now. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Two down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he swings over the top there.
Ball.
That's a little bit low. Two down, nobody on. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Perdomo, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one.
Ball down.
As long as you got until next Wednesday, you all right.
Swings through that. Ripped on a line to center. And that is that.
What, you got a cold Yandel? Oh, where you look at where you live at? Shit, y'all change the weather, boy, like crazy. Yeah, 'cause it was cold the other day, I bet, was it? Wasn't it?
Rain in history. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a base hit right there. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
couple of singles back-to-back. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Barosa moving under it. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. Relay to second. Tags the runner, and it's a double play. So it's their last chance in this one. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. In the dirt, but no advance. That's ball 1. So 2 balls and no strikes. The Diamondbacks trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Off the plate inside. 3-1 now.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swing and a drive. This out about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. The 2-run shot, and they jump in front in the 9th. It's 4-3. down, nobody on. Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next for the A's, left fielder Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's.
That's a ball. Oh, yeah.
Ground ball right side. And that's the inning. Back here at Chase Field, digging in, Ildemaro. Justin Sterner comes on trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. A's leading by a run. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Nope, ball.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right through there for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 out man at first. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Yeehaw.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a
Up
strikeout.
next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder Jorge Barrosa.
Well, one game gonna be in the makeup. Game gonna be in the makeup. I know so. Cause I had you last week. I got juice this week, and that's it. Yeah, I got juice this week. That's what I was telling her. Oh.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he